What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. My name is Neoshin. Today we're talking commuter cars and I'm inside one of the best 2008 Acura TSX. Asking me, should I buy a brand new car for commuting or should I stick with a used vehicle for commuting? Let's try and answer that question today. Let's hit her with a cold start. Acura. It's a super cool feature. It shines blue. Oh no, low fuel. No. When you're shopping for a commuter car, it can be a little tough. Should you buy a brand new car? Yes. Should you be looking for a used car? Yes. You know, it's a tricky question. It's not easy, but the biggest advice I can give you is if you're shopping for a commuter car, buy a commuter car. Don't buy a V6. Don't buy a V8. Don't buy something super fancy, your dream car. You save that money for later. For a car that is safe and reliable, that has good crash test ratings, which is actually something that I'm in right now, an Acura TSX. These have excellent crash test ratings, especially for Japanese cars. You do want to start off, I would say, with the 4-cylinder. Now the V6 are awesome. Trust me, they're a lot of fun in the city. They don't get the good MPG, and especially with gas right now, $6 at some places, but that also brings into cost. It is more expensive to fix a V6 vehicle, always going to be more expensive than to fix a 4-cylinder. For example, like a G35, they're beautiful, they're awesome, they're so much fun to drive. They got that V6 power, but first of all, you're probably going to pay more for that car compared to a Acura TSX or a Honda. It's more money in gas. It's going to be way more expensive in repairs, and your insurance is probably going to be more expensive though too, compared to getting something like this. Now this is an Acura TSX, a 2008. Now I would recommend something like this. This is a really nice, great type commuter car. One, it's luxurious, so you're going to spend a lot of time on the inside of the car instead of the outside. So when you're looking for a commuter car, do cosmetics really matter that much? No, they don't. You want your car to look good, that's great, it's awesome, but it doesn't really matter too much. Of course, go find a clean car, a nice car, something that looks good. A clean Carfax is very important, but just know that on the road things happen. My brother works at Tesla. He put 60,000 miles in this 2008 Acura TSX in just 1 year. We just hit 200,000 miles on this thing. We bought it with 140, and the thing about it is my brother's been rear-ended. He's been bumped in the front, you know, little things here and there, and it's because he works in Fremont in the Bay Area. There's minimal parking, everyone's in a rush, and like I said, things happen on the road. So yes, you want to buy the cleanest, nicest car, but just know that cosmetics on the outside are just not the biggest thing. If you look at this car, the paint is red and pink, and it's not because it's all messed up, it's just because of, that's kind of like a Honda thing. Clear coat on the Hondas is a giant thing, and it goes with Acura because Acura is basically like a rebadged Honda. If you're looking for a commuter car, buy a commuter car. They're usually really low maintenance. The 4-cylinders are super easy to work on, whether you're working on them yourselves or taking them to mechanics. This car right here, you know, if you're looking for a commuter car, I would highly recommend a luxury car. And the Acura TSX is the cheapest luxury car to own per year. It's the cheapest luxury vehicle to maintain per year, and it's the cheapest luxury vehicle to buy. Basically, it's literally one of the cheapest. You're going to spend a lot of time in your interior, and you're going to love your interior. It really is beautiful. There is some things like the navigation, and I've actually been asked, talking about navigation, I've actually been asked about the TSX. They're just like, should I buy an Acura TSX that doesn't have the tech package, that doesn't come with the navigation and all this stuff? And the answer is 100% yes. What is this, navigation and Bluetooth maybe? You can buy this right here. This is a $20 adapter for Bluetooth. It says Bluetooth right there. I'll put a link in the description because those are freaking awesome, and they also charge your phone at the same time. So what you can do is $20 and boom, you have Bluetooth. Super easy to work, super simple. Navigation, okay, the big screen, it looks good, but look, there's nothing there. All I can use it for is my audio, which actually I love. and then I can actually use it for my AC controls, which is cool. Screen looks cool, but it's out of date, man. You know what I'm saying? You can easily buy a radio on Amazon for under $100, install it yourself with navigation, CarPlay, Bluetooth, even a reverse camera, which is something this 2008 Acura does not have. So you can literally update any car that you buy, whether it's a Honda, Accord, Civic, Acura, it doesn't matter. You can literally upgrade it for a couple $100. You can do it all yourself too, because these Hondas, Acuras are not very complicated, especially compared to if you buy a 4-cylinder. Chevy's awesome. I'm a big Chevy guy, but the Chevys keep getting, the more complicated they make these damn radios, and it's just a disaster. Compared to the Honda, super easy to work on these radios. Back to the topic of should I buy a new car or should I buy a used car? Now I have a lot of friends that work at Tesla, and some of them have new cars. Some of them have old cars. I mean, like 99 Hondas and 99 Toyotas that they drive to work. My younger brother, before buying this Acura TSX, you know, putting 60,000 miles a year, Tesla and Turlock every single day, a 4-hour commute almost there and back, he was driving a 99 Honda Civic SI. It was a 5-speed manual transmission. He drove that thing to Tesla for 2 years, so he probably put 120,000 miles, let's just say, in 2 years. And that car, again, had over 200,000 miles, and we serviced the poop out of it. I don't know if you guys can see it right now, but it says I'm behind my service 1,300 miles, and I literally changed the oil on this car last month. So this month we're going to do that oil change literally right when I get to work. Just know that if you're going to buy a used car, you're going to need to do a lot more service. And same thing if you buy a brand new car, you're still going to have to do the service. But the thing about a brand new car is you may get a service contract. There's nothing wrong with the service contract. You have to take it in when they have time to service your car, not when you have time to get the car into the service. If you take your car in sooner to get your vehicle serviced at the dealership, they're probably going to send you home, even though that's the day that you have off. They're going to do it on their time, not yours. Compared to if you buy a used car, you can service it whenever you want. This car has been driven just 1 month and it's already 1,000 miles behind on its service. But we're gonna get that done today, compared to, you know, the Honda. They're gonna do it whenever they think it's right. And on an Acura TSX, I know, like the 2009 TSX, no joke, the service intervals for Acura are like 9,000 miles. I'm serious, 9,000 miles they change the oil, not in 5,000 or 4,000 like I would if I owned the TSX. So there's a lot of things to look into, and like I said, I have friends that have brand new cars, like a 2020 Nissan, and he drives a Tesla. Same thing almost every day, and he's had to replace the brake pads a ton of times and tires, and he's gone into a bunch of car accidents. You know, he got hit from the back, and then he came in one day missing the whole bumper, and we kind of reattached it. Same thing with my buddy. He drives a Mazda Miata as a commuter car. Now that's one of the most dangerous cars you could drive, but he drives very good, very carefully. It's 100% up to you. I'm not telling you what to buy and how to buy it, but if I was going to commute, I would be finding something that was very comfortable in the inside. And Toyotas, Hondas make some of the most best comfortable seats, whether they're cloth or leather. They hug you really well in the back, and I absolutely love it. Also, maintenance is super cheap, and that's what I would recommend. Just buy a commuter car. You know, if you're going to go commute, buy a commuter car. So you can buy new, you can buy used, you can do whatever you want. That's just my recommendation. Those are just my opinions. Gonna get an old luxury vehicle, even a Nissan or a Lexus or an Acura, an old Acura, they still run very good with good service. But I will say, like, electrical stuff and lights on the dash would be like my biggest issue with those, because there's just a lot of old technology. For example, the seats, the motors on the seats, they might go out, and I've had that. I have a ton of dash lights because of like light bulbs that go out. They tell you when they're going out. AC is an issue because AC will start going out and stuff like that. So yeah, when you're gonna get an older type commuter car, if you're gonna get an older car, just expect to have more repairs. And on a 4-cylinder, the repairs will be less. And I'm getting real close to work now, so like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next video.